Elizabethtown College is one of 3 schools at the Division III level to have both men's and women's basketball programs record over 1,000 wins. The women's basketball team has a storied history. Their 2 national championship seasons came in 1982 and 1989, and to date, only 29 women have scored over 1,000 points in their college careers. In the 2019-2020 season, history was made once again when for the first time, 3 women scored over 1,000 career points in a season. It was in that season that Lydia Lawson became the 27th player in program history to score over 1,000 points in her career. Her point total of 1,172 ranks 19th all-time. Joining her on that list is junior Veronica Christ, who, in scoring 1,031 points, became the 28th player to do so. Her mark ranks 26th all-time. The last of the 3 to do so was Mikayla Ruth, who scored 1,017 points over her 4 years. Her total ranks 27th all-time.
So coming into my senior year, it was on my radar, but it wasn't necessarily something I was thinking about. Every game, I kind of knew that I was close enough that it would just happen if I played.
I think it was sort of like more of a natural thing. It wasn't something that I was like, oh, I have to score 1,000 points. It just kind of started happening. People are saying that I was getting close, but it wasn't really something that I was focusing on, in all of the big games. I'm usually just focused on trying to win and like doing what's best for the team. I wasn't really focused on that goal, but then when it did become close, it was really awesome to be able to accomplish that.
I knew in the back of my head that if I just played the way I could play, that I'll get it eventually anyway. So like instead of having to worry about it and like think about it during games, I just kind of like put it in the back of my mind. But once I got closer, it was on my mind, I'm not gonna lie.
Athletics play a role in a student's decision when selecting colleges, but their education and intended degrees are oftentimes the deciding factor.
I was looking to play soccer in college, so I had been recruited by the coach, but the main thing was the 5-year OT program. Like once I decided that I wanted to study occupational therapy, I was mainly looking for a really good 5-year program so that I didn't have to go to grad school.
I was looking at a lot of schools at first, but I think the one thing that drew me there was academically for OT, because that's what I decided I wanted to do. And once I knew that, that's kind of what drew me there, because they have the 5-year program. So once I narrowed it down to like just OT schools, then I kind of started looking for more basketball. And I went and I met Coach Nolt, and I think that was one of the big deciding factors too.
The 3 players played for Coach Veronica Nolt, who joined the Blue Jays in 2012 before becoming the team's head coach in 2016. Throughout her career as a coach, she has strived to instill in her players the confidence that they need to be successful on the court and in life.
I wanted to instill in them confidence, not just on the basketball court, but just in life. I mean, you have to be a young person at any time, is difficult. And I just think sometimes with all the things you guys have going on in this day and age, there's so many expectations and there's so many easy ways to compare yourself. And so you could always feel better or worse than somebody else. And, I just wanted them to really have a good sense of confidence and in themselves as a woman and certainly as a player. And, I think there are times when that really helped them to know that Coach loves me just how I am as a person. And
I think a big part of it is like Coach always says to us, like our team motto is kind of grace and grit. Like coaches always come up to her and just say how respectful our players are, even though we play really hard. And I think I always try to instill that in our team.
Like our team has been so close throughout the years, and I think that's like one of the things that I love most about our team and our culture. Like we're all best friends, like we're literally so close. Coach Nolt is she's so supportive of us, and she's always there to help us like for basketball and like stuff outside of that, and I think that's one of the best things about our team.
Balancing sports with academics can be challenging, but sometimes success in one can translate to success in the other.
I think that being a 2-sport athlete made me a better student, as weird as that is to say. I think being busy all the time kind of forced me to develop really good time management skills and prioritization. And I knew that I had to get things done because I had practice or I had games. And as student athletes, I think we're held to a high standard. So, I mean, that's just my nature, like on and off the court, to push myself. So I think playing both sports actually helped me do better in the classroom.
It kind of came naturally, but then again, college is a lot harder than high school. And I'm a bio major, so like some of the classes were really hard. So at times it was hard to like balance it. But honestly, I think I study better during basketball season because I know I only have this time to do it.
I think if anything, like playing basketball has helped me academically because it just helps you kind of like stay on track, and I like to be busy and have a scheduled routine. So I think with like the hard pace and the lot of work that OT is, I think that has helped me because it just helped me to manage my time better and like prioritize things a lot better. So.
Scoring 1,000 points is a significant individual milestone, one that is achieved through hard work and persistence. Only a select few basketball players ever reach this sort of achievement, and those who do leave behind a lasting legacy.
The player that like always had faith in her teammates, like whether they played or not, whether they played a second or 40 minutes, like I always had faith in all my teammates whenever they were going in the game, and even at practice. Like I always, like I said, I'm my own worst critic, but I'm like the best critic for everyone else. Like I was always there to like lift them up and make them happier.
So I would probably say I'd want to be remembered for like my work ethic and my leadership and just the relationships that I built with my teammates. Like I said, yeah, I have a long list of accomplishments, which are great and they look great looking in and saying, wow, she really did leave her mark here. But I think being a player that my teammates want to play with and being someone my coaches really want to coach and enjoy coaching, I think that's what's really important for me, and just the type of player I was and the type of person I was. That's what I want to be remembered for.